So let's go. Welcome, everyone. Coach Angie here. I know it's been a long time since I've been here, but I am so excited to be back and to be back with one of the most phenomenal women that I know. We met in 2020 and we haven't stopped since then. And just to let you know a little bit about her because I'll let her speak about herself. Her name is Sonia Karwal. She is an Ayurvedic ambassador and a health and wellness coach. Today, we're going to talk about how to reset your summer mind and body. We are finally in summer, and Lord knows that in Michigan, it feels every bit of it. Thank you, Lord, because listen, it's summer, so we can't complain about 90s, right? We love it. We are going to talk about summer reset, mind and body with Mrs. Sonia Karwal. Sonia, welcome.
Thank you, Angie. Again, always pleasure to see you and be on these lives to share whatever we know, right? That's what we're always present and, grateful to help anybody during summer that's struggling with heat or, stress in their time right now. So let's get to it. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Thank you. I really appreciate you being a part of my platform. Um, it's been amazing having you here. I've had great feedback about you and your knowledge around Ayurveda. And I'm excited to let everyone know that I've been practicing the things that Sonia has been teaching me for the last 4 years, and it's benefited my life in many, many ways. I've had really a tough time the last couple months in my personal life, and just knowing that I had those tools to help me has it's just been a blessing. And I want to start off by saying or asking, Sonia, how can we use Ayurveda for the summer? What can we do with it during the season?
Yeah, that's an amazing question because that is what we're all about, right? Knowledge is power. We want to learn how we can live our best life during each season. So in Ayurveda, one of the biggest times that we have in summer, it's called Pitta. It's Pitta time. There's a lot of heat. Obviously, the sun is out, the days are longer. And in this time, we tend to overwork. This Pitta time is for intensity, this heat, this energy, that vitality. And it is giving us so much to us to learn about, right? Isn't it? Oh, hold on 1 second. And one of the things that we end up doing is we don't know enough. And this Pitta time gives us this time to manage that overheating body that, when you're in direct sunlight between 11 and 2, it's so hot. What do? Do we sit in direct sunlight? No, we protect ourselves. We put sunscreen on. We drink a lot of water. We hydrate. So these are things that we can do that can really impact the way we feel. So that is one thing with Ayurveda, that it just allows us to be more comfortable and feel our best during these times.
Thank you. I love that explanation. But what we didn't do, and what I think is important, is for us to backtrack a bit because we got right into it, right? But we need to let our audience know what exactly Ayurveda is. What is it?
Yeah. So Ayurveda is like a 5,000-year-old science. It's been tried and tested between all the different modalities of health. It's from the East, it's from India, and we learn how to understand our body type. Body type is so important. Every single person is different, not one formula for everybody. So we learn how to deal with our physical body, how we eat, how we sleep, how we live our life, what routines we need to have. So these are things that are really amazing for us to incorporate into our routine every single day. And these sciences are really tested because there's herbs, there's remedies, there's solutions that are long lasting to treat the root cause. And again, these are things that we kind of miss out on because we kind of do this bandage approach where we are now with modern medicine, quickly fix it and we're comfortable, but that doesn't always work, right? It just does a temporary little fix, but it's not giving us that long-term comfort and solutions. That problem will keep reoccurring back. So that's why Ayurveda is so powerful.
It's so powerful. And again, I'm just blessed to know about it and have it as a tool in my toolbox for times that I need it. And speaking of eating, because you mentioned that, can you tell us like what we should be eating during the summer season?
Yep. So one food that I always recommend is when it's warm outside to take things that are juicy, soft, and allow us to hydrate, of course, as we know.
Mhm.
So sweet mangoes and pineapple and sweet foods are always important. And there's so many vegetables that we know that are sweet and fruits like melons and carrots and different foods. So eating fresh fruits that are in season, we talked about that in the past, just is so impactful for our digestion because they're grown for now, like watermelon. It's such a great fruit right now to take. And it is so, so good. One thing I do recommend is always hydrating, not only with water, but lemon water and mint. That's a really nice
Mhm.
combination to have you,
It is.
drink something refreshing and it hydrates you, but
Mhm.
it also cools you down. So you can boil it
Mhm.
as a tea or you can have it as a cold drink, but very impactful. Lavender, fennel is a great one. Fennel, rose, it's great for your hair, great for your skin. So these are kind of things that I would say that we can incorporate during these summer seasons that are fresh. We don't have to have it dried. We can take it. Rose is really great. It's the time of season, so you can just take some petals and boil it, and it's tea. It's so delicious and cooling. So, yeah,
Yum. I love lemon and mint. I love everything that you spoke about. I know that papaya is a really good fruit also during the summer. Really
yeah,
good for us. Watermelon is super hydrating. People don't understand that they shouldn't be drinking Gatorade. They should be drinking watermelon and coconut water to
yeah,
hydrate too. So I love, 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 love it. Now,
yeah.
like I explained earlier that, I've been through some really challenging times the last few months. And I'm sure I'm not alone. How can we reset using Ayurveda during these summer seasons?
One thing for sure is taking time off, taking time for your routine. Summer is about being busy, right? Being everywhere for everyone and being active, staying out late, sleeping late, having that last meal maybe around 9 or 10 o'clock. And that routine is so essential because how do we feel in the morning when we're drinking
Mhm.
late or eating heavy? We feel tired, right? If we're tired, we become negative, cranky. So the busier we are, the more we feel that is in our day, then it's harder for our mind to find some peace, and that is so
Mhm.
important. So techniques that slow things down in busy schedules, right? We're going to go
Mhm.
see
Mhm.
family, we're going to go on beautiful vacation, right? We're all about movement, time for stillness, being with nature, because Ayurveda is so connected to nature, and
Mhm.
taking things down a little bit. We're able to read, go for a long walk, listen to slow music, things that are very practical.
Mhm.
And Ayurveda isn't like something that is so foreign. These are very, people might think that, oh, this sounds like something I already do. But be an awareness that sometimes when things are wonderful, everything, nobody looks at their health, but when things are a little rocky, to learn a little bit about how we can use some of these tools to slow it down and kind of call what we want our energy to feel like, to receive all the blessings that we are getting. Aren't we getting so many blessings every day? And being able to tap into
Mhm.
that and
Yes.
becoming grateful in opportunities when things are great, and spending time with loved ones, and being present with them really 100%, not on the phone, because sometimes we're on our holidays, we tend to get on our phone quite a bit, watch a lot of TV, stimulate.
Mhm.
So one of the things I like to do is spend a little bit of time in my practices. And like, I meditate, and as you do, we spend that time just to reflect, and energy, what we put out there is what we attract. So resetting the way we think about our holidays, resetting
Mhm.
discipline. I always say the most important thing is discipline and routine, keeping a
Mhm.
good routine even on those holiday months. You might look great in those beautiful outfits and your bathing suit and all that, but how is the state of your mind? How are you
Mhm.
present? How are you going to enjoy it? We go through so many seasons like this, summers, and and we enjoy so much, but at the end, how do
Mhm.
you feel? those are all memories. Life goes by very quickly. So yeah, that's what I would
Yeah, it really
say.
does. I today I was saying, well, today's Wednesday already. Like, what is happening? Everything is just going so fast. And to your point, it truly is very important for us to be present, to be in the present moment of every day, every moment of our lives. Um, be present, put the phone down, spend time, quality time with your family. It is so, and spend quality time with yourself without all of the distractions. It's just so important. And I'm learning every day how important that is for my life. I
Yeah, and
want
that
to take a pause.
combination, yeah, sorry. No, that combination, the mind and the body, when the mind
Mhm.
is happy, then the body can feel happy. But when the mind is stressed, then how can we create a happy body, and peace and healing?
That's true.
So in these moments, just, having that time of awareness, just taking
Mhm.
it slower in the craziness, taking some time, it just really can impact the level of depth of joy. So you can be able to give back to places in your family and community to help and be present for everyone.
I love it. I love it so much. So we're going to take time to reset real quick. All right. We are with Mrs. Sonia Karwal. She Her brand is Veda by Sonia, and she is here talking to us about summer, resetting our mind and our body. And it's so very important to have this discussion. And I think we're going to have it again and again and again because summer just started. So we have to remind you down the line to make sure that you're staying aligned, disciplined, and focused on yourself, your family, your well being. Very, very important. I wanted to make sure that I shared with everyone your retreat. So I'm going to put the flyer up and allow people or allow you to speak about this amazing retreat that is forthcoming in August.
So excited. I take people on trips to retreats. I take them across the world and just share with them Ayurveda, take them to India. We're planning other trips in other places in the US. But this retreat, if you live in Michigan, it's right here. And I've done it because not everybody can travel. Not everybody can take 12 to 15 days off on a holiday away from family, whether it's finances or it's just time from work.
Mm.
So, I kind of reevaluated. I've been so busy and I've been offline also from my social media because I've been so busy dealing with one-on-one clients. What's happening right now? So many people are struggling with anxiety, depression. So many people are struggling with illnesses after COVID. There's so many people struggling, and we can see that every single day. You can hear something on the news, right?
Mhm.
We hear a lot of things, and that's why I want to be able to be available for people in my local community. Obviously, that just means so much to me. And we're having something in Holly, Michigan, which is an amazing place that is, a beautiful retreat that's got acres of land where we're able to go on nature walks, do yoga in the morning and meditation, and be able to learn how to cook. People are like, how do you cook healthy? And they're always about fast foods, but learning how to make delicious, either vegetarian or plant-based food that really is great for you, delicious, but also nourishing to your spirit. Who wants to eat a salad in every meal, right? It's great to have a salad. I never knock salads, but you want food, right? You want
Yeah.
food that is delicious, tasty, and your body feels great after you eat it. You feel energy in the morning. So we're going to learn a lot about cooking, foods, herbs, spices, different things that you can incorporate in your life every single day, and routines that you can start building. And sometimes, and I always believe, the more you know, the more you grow. Not everybody knows everything. So being able to share something I know so much about, which is fitness, like wellness and yoga and meditation for mind and physical health. And also Angie, who is going to be in the session as well, being able to share her wisdom on fitness and health. So I'm really excited to being able to have this opportunity. It's August 7th till the 11th, and it's on the Wednesday evening. We have a lot of people registered, and I've been working on that prior to coming here. So many people want to know more. They want to know exactly, what it's going to, how it's going to help them, how it's going to support some of the conditions they're going through. And I'm so excited. Deborah Eklov, who's an amazing Ayurvedic practitioner, will be joining me as a guest. She's been practicing for so many years. And we're going to share as much as we can. And sharing by talking is one, but having an experience is the next level. You need to have that experience. You can share all you want. You can find things on social media, but if you don't experience it and get it through your own internal system, you will just never know how much different your game is elevated the way you live your life.
So, question. This sounds amazing, first of all, and I hope everyone who's watching later, will just jump on board. One thing's for sure, we're in Michigan, and if you're in Michigan, you don't have to leave Michigan to have this sort of awesome experience. You don't have to leave. As a matter of fact, the summer has been very, very good to us. We're getting summer weather, so you don't have to leave to get summer weather, but you can go and you can refresh and reset and do what you need to do. But I do have a question, Sonia. So the meat eaters that might be joining you, is this going to be all vegetarian and vegan, or are you going to have some meat?
So our goal
Inquiring
is
minds
to,
want to know.
yes, I agree. I agree 100%. So one thing we try to do is educate, for right now, dealing with the seasons and dealing with fruits and vegetables that are in season. Animal protein is obviously a lot of choices. I used to be a meat eater, but as I started clearing out a lot of my diet and understanding, and it's not that it's bad, but once you are in the space for 5 days and you're able to take a plant-based diet, whether you're vegan or vegetarian, we can take special needs, as at the workshop. But once you start understanding how certain proteins affect the way we feel, our digestion, we want to kind of eliminate a lot of the heaviness that's in our gut. And animal protein is a little bit harder to digest. So when you want to get the best experience for 5 days, day 6, go for it. You make your own judgment of what you want to eat. But those 5 days, we really want to keep it clean, let you get the best experience, the way your mind feels, the way your gut feels. And I'll tell you, once you eat it, you will really not miss it. You will not miss it because you can get different sources of protein, like legumes and beans and different proteins and tofu, different things that maybe you have not explored. So I would say be open to change.
I love that. Be open to change. And people who eat meat, that's going to be a huge change for them. But like she said, we're going there to reset, to cleanse, to understand that we are to eat to live and not live to eat. And I think we can go a few days without meat and be okay with it because we're cleaning up, we're cleansing our minds and our bodies and our souls. And it's just so important. So I hope that you would have an open mind about that. But I did want to be completely transparent about that so that, once you come, you wouldn't feel like, oh, crap, they didn't tell us this. We want you to know everything. We want you to come with a positive mind and just be ready to transform. Because that's what we're about, both of us. We're about helping women and men, but mostly women, to transform their minds, their bodies, and how they're living their lives.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sonia. Sonia, I want you all to pay attention to the flyer. Again, it's August 7th through 11th in Holly, Michigan. If you're watching from elsewhere, we welcome you to Michigan, to the Great Lakes, and join us on this amazing journey of self-healing that we all need, period. We're in some really tumultuous times right now. And it takes a lot for us to think positive and be positive. It really does. You have to really work at that. And that's what this retreat is all about. It's teaching you tools that you can use when you aren't feeling your best, whether it be physical or mental or emotional or spiritual. Would you like to say anything else, Sonia, to our audience about anything? I'll leave you with the last word.
Okay, thank you. So I would say that what you can do and what somebody else can do and what I and Angie can do are going to be different. Not everybody is made like cookie cutter, exactly the same. And somebody's body is very cold and they're very lean, they get tired, they get dry. Some people are a little bit heavy set, they get lethargic easy, and they have a larger appetite, they get more down on themselves. Some people get fiery, right? Some people worry. So many different types of people. And what we need to know is you are unique. And Ayurveda is all about knowing your body type. It's so important. What you can do to learn how to create that balance is based on they call it dosha. I'm going to start introducing a little bit more of Ayurveda on my platform and in these talks, because dosha is a Sanskrit word that means body type. And in Ayurveda, they have 3 of them. Once you understand the imbalances, then you're able to correct them. So if you have high blood pressure, if you have cholesterol, if you have diabetes, there is an imbalance that's happening in the body, and learning the foods to eat that can help balance it. And absolutely going to your doctor is essential with medicines. We're not claiming to be doctors, but these are remedies that are natural. So you can take less medication and heal from within, because it all starts in what you understand. And when you know more, you can make smarter choices in the food that you eat. And your elimination is a huge part of Ayurveda, of making sure you have full elimination, feeling lighter, digesting the food that you have, and strengthening that digestion. And Ayurveda slowly, slowly start seeing that difference. And then you're like, wow, I didn't have those conditions as I did before. I don't have those joint pains. I don't have that excessive heat. So I would say, know your body type. And if you don't know it, learn it, understand it. We are here for you, Angie and I. Go to my website, vedabysonia.com. There's a free dosha test to understand it, that you get an email with all the different points that can allow you to know things that you can do and things that you should avoid even. That's what I would say would be a good tip. How about that? Is that good? I'll give you a lot more details.
That was great. That was great. Again, you are Veda, VEDA, by Sonia, SONIA.com. Go to her website, learn all about this. The flyer is on the website, correct?
Yeah. Flyer's coming on the website. It's on my Instagram. I'm working it, and I'm trying to get on
Instagram.
Yes.
Yes, the Instagram is the same, Veda by Sonia. As you can see, the flyer right there. Take a snapshot, whatever you need to do. And thank you so much for joining us, Sonia. Thank you so much. We have to do this again and again and again, and teach our people how they can be better, how they can feel better, how they can be healthier, with or without meat, whatever they're doing in their lives. We can help, and that is what we're called to do. So thank you again for joining us, and you all have an amazing rest of the day.